Woza. After Football Friday is proudly brought to you by Soccerbeat. Uyazi. Balani lo laptop. Tell boss wako. For the next 20 minutes, you're about to enjoy and indulge on nothing but the best of South African football. Proudly with myself, Umjaka, and yours in mozzarella, yours in cheese. Cheezboy Mokoena, Leboha Mokoena joins me every single week. Cheez, gabatele, man, clap. Baphethe Untold Story this week. Bazohleka, as usual. Baphethe Untold Story. Stick around for that. Probably brought to you by ABSA. Untold Story that you've never heard before, but will leave you in stitches like he does every week with me. We've got Mayo off the mark. One year, no Mayo. He arrived. They got it done. Cheesy. He got the goal. There's lots of excitement, but the result was not great, of course. Nabi being linked with the move to hey, Cheesy, with the move to Simba. Yeah. How many weeks has it been since he left Chiefs? And it was a family responsibility. And it,
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Are we here?
2 weeks.
Rivero, family responsibility. Nabi, family responsibility. Asante, Cheesy, I'll hear from you what you think. Cheesy has got a special message, of course, for the teams playing CAF this weekend. We're going to talk about those starting 11s, Cheesy. What should they look like? Cheesy, yazi, clip. Smachelani every time we start this show. Hey.
It's the real Cheez Jen, I'm afraid. Yeah, we're back at it again, my friend. You know, ABSA Football Fridays. Valana my laptop. I think Umjaka has told you guys. Pause. The next 20 minutes, I'm dealing with the Football Fridays at ABSA, my friend. So do the right thing. Lababa subscribe, my friend. We see you guys. We appreciate you. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, before December, 100,000 is Sila, guys, and we'll have a huge celebration, Buffet, and probably give out some few things for the fans. So yeah, stick around, press that red button, Buffet. I am gonna red button. Yeah, I have a petty mic la corner freestyle somewhere.
Cheesy, let's get down to business, man. Abantu bafuna isikhafuthina sabo for the weekend. They want the best news so that they can discuss with their mates during lunch. Espanini, edladlini. Cheesy, unabi. Lama rumors lana Cheesy. I've heard this with Rivero. Rivero left. Next thing, he joined Al Ahly, but he left Pirates under family responsibility. Ne? Manje Unabi. About a week ago, he leaves Chiefs. Of course, we heard about the wife not being well at home. He comes back, leaves the club. Manje being linked with another club. Barely 2 weeks, Cheesy. Barely 2 weeks. What's your thoughts on this?
These kind of rumors out here, sometimes they turn out to be true, but for now it's just a rumor, that he might be heading to Simba, and we would know the story that he's been away for a couple of weeks, attending family issues, But I think it's part and parcel of this football game, man. I mean, you heard it when Coach Rivero left Orlando Pirates, I think it was already a done deal. I think Amanyama coach Umjaka, while they have a job, they still send Ama CV somewhere, because as a coach, you are never guaranteed that you'll be at a certain club for a certain period of your contract, So maybe things that have been ongoing behind the scenes, but like you said, it's still a rumor, not yet confirmed, But yeah, all we know is that Nabi is gone now, Tiami. We can only speculate to maybe it was not a family issue. Maybe there were negotiations happening behind the scenes, So we'll wait and see. So they must stay tuned in, Mjara, for the latest. Once we get the full story, what happened in that past 2 weeks. So maybe our fans can let us know, what do they think about with these rumors? Nabi had to go sort out family issues, or some other things behind the things, knowing hey, his time might be up.
I need to know after this one, after I ask you this next one question, Cheesy, what your thoughts are on Nabi's stay. But let's the other Pulse is also Pulse Sports is also linking Benny to this job. So they're not only reporting that Nabi is in the running for this job, but they're also adding Benny to the mix. Your thoughts on that one, Cheese?
Oh, Joe, I mean, we've been talking about Coach Benny, making a return to South African football, and but it doesn't look like it. He's enjoying himself in Africa there. So maybe as well now he's also eyeing for the job Lapana Simba, with the rumors having it that, he's also one of the candidates, and also a candidate, Lime Zanti, because Coach Benny Bamfuna Yonkinda, who does not want Benni in the 18 area out here. So we'll have to wait and see, Mjara, But yeah, I'm hoping that everything can be sorted, and then we can really know where is Benni heading as well, because now I'm Zantim coaches are not safe yet, Mjara. Coaches are not safe yet. So things might happen, progressively as we go deeper into the season, going midway, with teams realizing, hey, we're not getting enough points, hey, we're not playing well. And Benni has been really doing well with the Kenyan national team. And yeah, we just have to wait and see, Mchara. Would go into
It's really interesting times, for coaches, to think about. And Coach Benni was in the press in the press conference, expressed himself and said he doesn't see himself doing that job, a national team job, for more than 10 years. He's there, committed, but he definitely wants to go back to club football. He does feel that he's too young. So it's obviously gonna always, as you say, always gonna be a discussion. Your thoughts on Nabi stay, Mzansi? Ukushiye nani? That you can hold on to.
I'm just gonna hold on to the interviews, man. Unfortunately, angeke ngisakwazi ukuthola le translator yami. Legepepesu, wazi ukuthi ngaleso sikhathi kuyaphetha makunjalo. So I'm gonna miss the post-match interviews from Coach Nabi. His reactions after the game, especially after the team wins or after the team loses the match. I think I'm gonna miss that a lot, But in terms of what he has brought to Kaizer Chiefs, I don't think there's any changes he has really brought to the team. I think maybe the assistants and everybody that works behind the scenes have really pushed the team and the guys and got them the confidence they needed back. Once he came back, you could tell hey, maybe the players are shivering now, they don't want to deliver. Hence, maybe the decision was taken that hey, we can't have this anymore, But yeah, that's the only thing I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss Legepepesu. Yeah, you see, I started with 4 at the back. I should have changed to 3 at the back, but it happens.
Hey, Cheezy, you started the show so well, man. Give us that Untold Story, proudly brought to you by Absa. Your story matters. Cheez, I know you. 15 years as a professional football, ne?
20
years.
Mjara, 20.
20.
Yeah.
Oh, apologies, Cheez. Apologies. 20 years as a professional football. Surely you've got a whole lot of these in the bag. What have you got for us this week?
Mjara, look, with this one, I'm fit, I'm gonna, I'm actually trying to also send a message to the upcoming youngsters that are being a little bit ill-disciplined, even some of us went through that. That's why when we here on the show, we try and share the knowledge, and the things that we also went through to make sure that you guys don't make the same mistakes, So with this one, it's a classic, Mjara. We just got promoted, Orlando Pirates, me, all the development players, we were under Gusto Palacios, So we got promoted, Gift Liremi, Tugutugu, Tsomvilagazi, Pumuto Manenze, Senzo. So there was a time where we were really not behaving accordingly. We were misbehaving, Mjaka, like truly speaking, this is told. So I think the chairman decides to say, hey, Augusto, please call your boys and talk to them, explain to them that, what, we don't want to see these Mickey Mouse things they're doing. So Coach Palacios calls us at Parktown Hotel, close to the Pirates office. How are we thinking maybe it's a meeting, coach just wants to express, how well we've done at the first team. Because we were playing already, but it's a she, he calls us in the room, he puts us there and he's like, okay, boys, I like you to telling me something. You guys not behaving well, eh? Coach, but why? Why, coach, you saying we're not behaving well? Okay, I want to ask you, you guys, is there drinking or no? No, coach, not drinking. Oh, okay. Is there smoking or no? No, coach, there's no smoking. Coach, sometimes then Gift says, no, coach, sometimes, when we're out after the game, I will go and have one beer and then, just one beer. And the Palace is like, okay, one beer. So it's smoking. Stress yeah, they're smoking. Sit there, coach, we tried this thing one time, we were trying to smoke. You say, no, it's smoking, boy. Eh? It's smoking. It's a pain to Mr. Iving. Eh? You need to change the discipline. Eh? You need to focus. Eh? You need to focus. Eh? Also, what's keep? What? No, coach, me, I'm not doing no thing. Cheez no gift. Cheez no gift, coach.
Hey, so you wanted to get himself out of trouble, jeez.
What's keep, And all the time, Mchara, it was always me and give the troublemakers. Yeah, Magube, hey,
Yeah,
beba puza, hey, beba enza ini, hey, bapume kempini,
sure.
hey, Joe, you know. So, yeah, man, it was just some of the experiences we had, Mchara, you know. But yeah, hopefully it's great
Sure.
advice to the boys that remember that you are always being monitored, Lahamba Corner. So do the right thing, behave like a professional so you can last in this game. I think that lesson we learned from it. And from there on, we went on and enjoyed our careers.
Even my glasses are starting to fog up, Cheesy, from that hilarious story. Wabuya, Mayo's back in the country, Cheese. I'm sure it's about that AFCON ticket. What a perfect time for him to fight, and get himself back into the conversation. He joined the right club, big profile. He'll be in the eyes. Everybody will be watching. So, and he got himself a goal, Cheesy. What a way to start.
Mchara, Mamela, I think we've been saying this even when I had a chat with Tepo, who was doing talking Chiefs. Would the Chiefs really needed a striker like Umai? This could have happened seasons back, before he even left. After he left City, I think he would have really joined Chiefs at that time. I think he would have brought a huge difference there in that team. You can already tell, the instinct of a striker. Look at the goal that he scored. A lot of people might say, well, it was just a swag goal. But the instinct, the reaction, it shows you that, what type of a striker he is, And obviously, he needs a bit of time to gel with his teammates in terms of knowing how they're going to service a player like Mayo. But, a player like Mayo, 3-4 chances, you're bound to get 1 or 2 in the back of the net. But it's great news for him as well, for the national team. I think that decision probably also coming from him trying to impress the national team coach, playing for a team like Chiefs and saying, hey, coach, I'm also up in the running to be part of that Bafana squad that might be getting to the AFCON and the World Cup, But I think a great signing from Kaizer Chiefs when it comes to the Mayo sauce. So, yeah, we can't wait to see what he's got in store in the upcoming games.
Our teams are going back to African football, cheesy CAF matches, preliminary rounds. It's
Yeah.
preliminary
Hey,
rounds, round two.
siyahamba Fridays. I'm
Yeah.
going to just vala my laptop. Well, siyahamba
Hey,
naso.
yeah, mama. Pirates and Chiefs will be hosting this time around, cheesy. Bazalagiti, like I. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
please let me know, man, your thoughts. What should Chiefs do in this situation? Of course, get into what Pirates also have to how they should approach these matches.
Yeah, well, I was starting off with Chiefs. I think it's a must win for them. I don't think they got a great result in the first leg. I think that this now pushes for them to really put in a solid shift. And I think they have the capability, Mjar. I think they will be able to do it. I watched that game. Just minor errors there and there. And maybe also because being a first time confed game, for them, trying to get the grip of things and how the other team is playing. So I think here back at home, I think Chiefs will definitely win this match. Only if the coach can really play a strong lineup for them. If they can get their best players out there and have them perform on the day. I think they just need to shift the focus a bit from the league and focus on the cup that's coming. I think if they get that win, I think it will also give them confidence coming back into the league because it looks like now the wheels are slowly coming a little bit off, because it's putting them under pressure. They started off well, played well, getting good results, being on top of the log, being the talk of the town, and the results have not really been coming this past few weeks, So they have a chance to revive themselves into this game. If they can have a high score in this game, I think it will give them the confidence and for them to believe that they are still a good team, So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what they decide, what kind of a lineup they bring up, and if that lineup will carry Chiefs into the next round.
Awutshele good luck to Amakhosi. Labakho bona bazothini? How are they going to approach this game?
The ship is sailing nicely, Mjara. It's sailing nicely. Amapakanya, they are sailing nicely. So for me, Mjara, obviously it will come down to the coach and the technical team. For me, I think this would be a perfect opportunity to give the guys that have been out with injuries a run, Mjara. I think the guys, Abo Kes that have come back, they really do need the minutes. You have a captain, Sibisi, who's also back, who also needs the minutes as well. We have Venda. There's a lot of players I can mention him, Jarabo Silepe, a lot of even Dancel can even start the match. Obviously, you just need to get a right balance. You have your Dlaminis that are there that really have not really gotten the minutes. You can even bring a Radio Padni, which is a game where he might even try find his confidence in terms of hitting the back of the net, because I think with the 3-0 cushion, I think the team is well in their reach to actually go to the next round. So a great opportunity for the players that have not been playing, and I'm sure at the back of the minds, as any player, we are also thinking, Ish, I think we have a nice cushion. Hopefully the coach can give us an opportunity, because it's got a huge squad. You have to keep everybody happy, keep everybody on their toes. And also, it creates that competition that you need, because if they go in there and score 5 goals, puts more pressure. If you're performing well, puts more pressure, might get you into the team that will be playing the next league match, And also, it will be sending a signal to the coach that, hey, coach, I am ready. So, yeah, I can't wait to see what the lineup will be like. But from my side, I would like to see the coach give guys an opportunity, that have really not touched the ball this season. I think it would be great to see them go through the 60 minutes, and get the minutes in those legs, Umjaka.
I see. I love the non-biasedness, Cheesy, on the youngsters. I know there's a lot of excitement about the youngsters, but I like that you mentioned even the experienced guys, because that was going to be my question real quick before we close, Cheesy Gutsi. At least, but you explained it. How should they feel, that all the attention is being given to the Coco Melons and, but you mentioned Dlamini, so it's a good thing. Hopefully the coach can get it right. Quick predictions, Cheesy.
Orlando Pirates 3-0 again, and then I'll give Chiefs a 2-1 win. 2-1 win for Kaizer Chiefs. So both South African teams going through to the next round of Jang. All I need from them is the fans to go and fill up the stadiums and make sure that they bring in that energy, because it's all about Mzansi Bafet, it's all about Mzansi. Let the boys go out there and do their job. And obviously we want to see exciting football, we want to see goals. And yes, our fans are always there. They always do the right thing. So yeah, that's my predictions for the CAF.
Thank you, Cheesy. After Football Fridays, Sinigi Legebafetu. We hope you enjoyed it. Nice, good 20 minutes. Perfect on the dot for you to enjoy every single week. Find us here, after Football Fridays. My name is Umjaka. That's Cheezboy Mokoena. This is brought to you by Soccerbeat. Let the beat do the talking. Soccerbeat, what?